Welcome to Ring the Bell Combat TV. It's your boy Dan the Man. Please press that subscribe button if it's your first time watching. What a great fight we just witnessed. I was there live at the Oval Arena, and before I even get into the fight, I must hats off to both fighters, man. Hats off. These guys really left it in the ring. Both of these guys came to fight, and what a spectacle they gave us, man. I was at the edge of my seat all the way through. Anthony Yarde, you know, there's no shame to losing to Beterbiev. Beterbiev is just that guy. He's a monster in there, man. He's a monster. And Anthony Yarde gave him everything he can handle. Yarde really fought his heart out. And that's all you can ask from a guy, you know? Win, lose or draw, give it your best shot. And I think Yarde did. Great fight. Great. Listen, that fight there was... It's still early in the year, but I think that's a contender for fight of the year already. Early in the year. On to the fight. Yarde came out. Yarde was doing well. He was really... like, for those of you who watched my prediction video, I did say I think Yarde is a better all-round fighter. He's a more better technical fighter out of the two. But I also said Beterbiev is a dangerous man. Very skillful in his own right. And if I'm being honest, for those of you who watched my prediction video, you would have seen that I predicted a Anthony Yarde win. And if I'm being totally honest, I kind of went with my heart more than my head, because I really wanted Anthony Yarde to win. And hindsight's a great thing. But deep down I knew that Yarde had a mountain to climb, man. There's no blueprint to beating a man who ain't never been beaten in that professional ring. There's no blueprint. The guy's won all his professional fights in knockouts. You know? There's no visible weaknesses that you could say that going into that fight where you thought Anthony Yarde can... Yeah, he can beat him on this, or he can beat him on that, or he can take advantage. Yeah, but Yarde's a very skillful fighter, but you're going in there with someone where so far he's shown no weaknesses. But like I said, man, Yarde's a hometown boy, and I was really hoping he pulls it off. But boy, the Beterbiev, my God. Even when Yarde was doing well, you were still fearful of what was coming his way from Beterbiev. Yarde looked like he was breathing heavy by the second round. And that's just from the pressure Beterbiev puts on you. He makes you work when you don't even want to work. He makes you fight hard for every second of every round. And that type of pressure, in a big occasion like that, he can get you slightly. And I think it took Yarde a while to relax. Even though he was doing well. Like I said, the earlier rounds, Yarde was doing... Look, I'd love to see the scorecards of that fight, man. I feel like Yarde was really in there until Yeah. Until the end of it. He was in that fight, man. He took a lot of punishment and he gave a lot of punishment. You could tell by how Beterbiev celebrated at the end that he knew he was in a real fight. He really had to pull all the tricks out the bag to beat Yarde. But I feel like experience and the equalizer that Beterbiev has, man, and that's that punching power, people. That punching power, when you got that natural punching power that one punch can change a fight, that's the equalizer, man. Skill for skill, punch for punch, Yarde matched him. But it's just the difference was when Beterbiev hit Yarde, you can see he affected Yarde different than when Yarde hit my man. Beterbiev was looking relaxed all the way through. Even when Yarde caught him with good punches, he was like, yeah, let's go. You know? You could just, like, but midway through the fight, you could see that, I don't know if there's anything y'all can do to win this, you know. There were a few moments where Yarde kind of had him under the cosh a bit, yeah, let his hands go and that. But he's like, Beterbiev just, he was able to weather the storm better. Whether it's through experience, that amateur pedigree, I don't know, but he was like, he wasn't too phased even when Yarde was getting the better of him. But when he was getting the better of Yarde, because you almost felt like this could end at any time here. This could end at any time. Beterbiev's a beast, man. He's an absolute beast. But Yarde's up there. Yarde's up there. Sometimes there's victory in defeat. And I feel like Yarde wasn't a loser. He wasn't a loser tonight, man. He was not a loser tonight. He gave it his all. And against, like I keep saying, against a unified champ. 18 man I've tried before and none of them even got close to what Yarde done tonight, man. But there are sometimes someone in your division that just, that little bit, the levels, you know? And it's a shame. That performance, that Yarde performance would have beaten most of the light heavies. I don't care whether it's your Joshua Boatis or, Yarde would have beaten all these guys tonight. But he just came up against someone who's just that little bit better. You know? And I'm gutted, guys. I'm sure you can hear by my voice. Like, I really want Yarde to win this. You know? And, but hey, no shame in losing to Beterbiev, man. No shame in that. And going to the actual stoppage of the fight. Like I said, I was so emotionally tapped into the fight for Anthony Yarde that I even questioned Tunde throwing in the towel immediately after the fight. But now having time to think about it, I think, it was the right decision, man. It was the right decision. He looked after, he protected his guy. I don't think at that moment, Yarde would, he would have just knocked him out. He would have just, he didn't want to see his guy get laid at. And I think that's where we was headed. So, good decision by Tunde, you know. But I ain't gonna lie, when it happened, I was, Like I was there, yeah, like I said, I was there live with my boys, and I was even saying, nah, Tunde, what are you doing? Let the man go out on his sword. But now having time to think about it, yeah, great decision, man. Good decision by Tunde Ajayi, man. He protected his guy, come back and fight another day, man. Because it could have been a devastating knockout the way things was looking at that moment in time, man. So, good decision by Tunde. But yeah, where does Anthony Yarde go from here, man? You know, he just, yeah. I feel like Yarde's still up there with the best of them in that division. He's still up there. If he's not top 3, he's definitely top 5, I believe. And there's still good fights out there for him. And I do believe Yarde's going to win a world title one day, man. He's got all the attributes, and I really feel like Yarde's going to... Sometimes you're just unlucky enough to fight in an era where in your division, there's 1 or 2 guys that are just levels above you, man. And sometimes there's nothing you can do. I'll say that about Joshua. You're fighting in an era where there's a Fury there and there's a Usyk there. These guys are just that little bit better than you. You know, remove them and you could have a mad reign at the top.